Hey, from LA School of Comedy. Give it up for yourselves for coming out here tonight. You're probably like, Sam, how are you not at Nobu right now? I have no boo right now, that's how. I just came up with that right now. Whoa! You're probably like, Sam, are you staying at a friend's house? Are you lost? Where did you find that shirt? And the answer to that is the sales section of Urban Outfitters. I just looked at it, and it was like, you guys have seen the movie Master of Disguise? Unfortunately. Yeah, you think you could do better than Dana Carvey? That work of art? What are you talking about, unfortunately? That movie as a kid, oh my God. Anyways, but I looked at this shirt, and in my head I was like, that is so crazy, it just might work. I was like, that is so freaking crazy. It just might work. I'm Sam. I'm hosting here tonight. I do want to shout out Sunda Kroonquist, the director of LA School of Comedy. We miss you, Sunda. Give it up for Sunda. She's in New York right now, getting stuff done. We miss you. She is my Valentine. Let's give it up for Doug Ferguson producing tonight. I love you guys. This is the best audience ever, honestly. You guys are so, I don't know what you're doing at home. But I know it's not a who, it's probably a what. Doug, we met Doug through 360 Studios, and we do a show now every single Sunday at 291 South Los Angeles Boulevard. That's how we know Doug. Doug is not only a live stream producer, he is a photographer. He can film a virtual 3D walkthrough of a space for you. So Doug's your guy. Make a website. Doug, what can't you do? I don't even want to know. And of course, let's give it up for Jason Ham, Jason Ham Productions. Please. Jason Ham is teaching. Jason taught me, and we're teaching Doug. We're all working together. And obviously give it up for yourselves for coming out here. It is days like this where I kind of miss working at the mall. It was just like, it was that day, like, I don't know. It just, it reminded me of, showing up to school and, like, there's a field trip kind of thing. Like, when I would be at the mall, like, because February 14th is, like, a retail day. Like, I didn't think Valentine's Day was that big of a deal until I started working at Bath & Body Works. Like, people coming in and they're, like, knocking stuff down. And they're like, for my mom, for my girlfriend, for my this, for my that. Yeah. I don't miss it, but I need it. And please take me back, Bath & Body Works. No. I guess I'll just probably talk about dating for a little bit, and then we'll get the night started. But I am on dating apps, and I thought that I would have like a special like degree in them because I'm a comedian. You know what I mean, Doug? Like, I thought I would be quick. I thought I would be smart. I thought that this could translate to this, and it just like doesn't. Like, nothing comes across. Now they're like, why don't you send a voice memo? I'm like, why don't I freaking kill myself? Like, that's the worst thing in the world. Like, a stranger sending you an audio, like, and there's no caption. Like, I don't know what, I sound so like young, like, oh my God, I can't even see the words before I click on the audio. But I need that, when voicemail came out with that, and I was like, I don't even have to listen to a voicemail anymore. Ooh, game changer. No, I am a part of the I Love Bumble minority. Hinge gets a lot of credit that I don't think that it deserves, honestly. Mostly because I think people on Hinge are actually trying to find love, and it's like, I don't want to say embarrassing, but it's weird, because they try so hard. I don't know. And then you go on Tinder, and it's like a different world. Dude, if anybody needs help getting unbanned off Tinder, you just let me know. And if anybody knows how to get my uncle unbanned off OkCupid, you let me know. And I will let him know. And I don't even want to know why he got banned off OkCupid. Like, that's something, I guess, as a niece, hopefully, I never have to find out. No, I mean, it's not that I'm not dating, you guys. Obviously, look at my shirt. I went out last night specifically because I was standing on the street, and I see these. I live in West Hollywood, and I am queer, which is a word everybody hates. Except me, I guess, but come in. Oh my gosh, welcome. Come on in. Happy Valentine's Day from LA School of Comedy to you. Take a seat. You just walked in on my coming out story. You came in, and I'm gonna come out. No, so I'm living in West Hollywood. I'm whatever, but I do love men. You're welcome. And I saw these guys, and I said, and I tend to project in all senses of the word. And I said, I was like, your friend in the beanie's cute. And all of a sudden, freaking friend in the beanie comes back, and I get his Instagram, and he's DJing at the gay club. And I was like, that's crazy. But I went there. So if you're watching, you know, I had a great night. I don't know. Maybe it's Valentine's Day. That's why I didn't answer. I wouldn't answer me on Valentine's Day either, to be honest. No, not like that. No, that's like a big commitment. Even just with 2 thumbs. You know, that's what she said. Okay, I'm ready to bring up the first comedian of the night. I love this guy. I missed him. I'm so glad he still comes back here, and I haven't scared him away yet. Give it up for the fantastic comedy of David Schneider, everybody. Good to see you.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. All right. Well, this year, when I turned 66, I realized, you know what? It's not all bad getting old. Like, for example, now when my wife gets this hideous suggestion that we should go to the mall and go shopping for the whole day, I get to fake an injury, right? You know, kind of act like I'm disappointed I can't go. And she's got to believe me, because you see, when you're getting old, it's a given that you're going to get hurt, you know? So I have to basically tell her, sorry, Angel, you know how much I wanted to go and watch you try on shit the whole day, but, ooh, can't. You know, in fact, that's about the only thing that's good about getting old. The rest sucks. I'm irritable. I've got patience for nothing. Like, let's say, for example, you and I are Facebook friends, okay? And you wanted to post something that you do not want me to read. Maybe you want to tell everybody what a dick I am, or maybe you want to plan a surprise party for me. Either way, it's simple. No need to go on to settings and block me. Just simply start off, long read, but worth it. Yeah, fuck no, it's not. Okay? If I don't get the patience, why would I read a long post when I don't get the patience to read the warning label on my heart pills? As we speak right now, I got no idea if it's safe for me to operate heavy machinery. If I am going to read a long post, maybe I will, if it's a joke. Because as you could tell from my disposition, I love to laugh. Right? So here's the thing, though. I'll start to read the joke, and I'm reading it, and I'm reading it, and I'm reading it, and halfway through I stop and say, what the fuck is this? A manifesto? A cry for help? It's not a joke. It's homework. No, your long read post could have a $10 instant cure for baldness in it. The next time you see me, you'll still see this. Now, you see me, I'm different. Like when I text my wife, it is short and to the point. Tonight, Chinese or Italian. Done. Done. No need for superfluous words like food. Fine. What else could that text mean? Hey, tonight, let's speak Chinese or Italian. Just wish my wife did the same thing. Yesterday, I texted her, Whole Foods, eggs, question mark, which means I'm at Whole Foods. I'm standing by the eggs. Do we need eggs? Then I see these 3 little blinking dots that appears on my phone, lets me know she's replying. Finally, 2 minutes later, I look at the phone, it's still blinking. So I text her again, it goes, hey, did you have a stroke? The eggs, it's not a philosophical question. It's yes or no. If our refrigerator got less than 4 eggs, it's yes. Now, lately, tipping has gotten crazy. I always consider myself to be a decent tipper, 20%. I used to always tip waiters, valets, cabbies, the guy at the airport who checks my luggage in so that when I land in New York, my bags aren't sunning it in Miami. But now, for some reason, everybody on the entire planet except me gets a tip. Like, let me see what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Okay, so recently I was in Vegas with my wife, and she had a headache. So I went to the hotel's kiosk to get a couple of Tylenols, so I handed it to the cashier. I go to pay, and this pops up. Suggested tips between 12 and 25%, or I could use a custom tip button. Okay, now I'm thinking to myself, during the 5 steps it took to get the Tylenol, did I miss something? Did this guy make me a sandwich? Because I'm the one that got the little package of 4 Tylenols for $9. Took it off the wall, handed it to him, spent the better part of 5 minutes tapping my credit card all over that reader until it hit the G spot. What did he do for this tip? Beep. Now it's awkward, because I got to ask him, excuse me, could you be so kind as to show me how this custom tip button here works? Because I would like to give you nothing. It's the same when I buy frozen yogurt. I'll be at Yogurt Land, and I'm paying, and the suggested tips pop up. Now, I'll tip, but I'm not giving 20% because I'm the one that got the cup, picked out the flavor, pulled the lever down, did the swirly thing, added the chocolate sprinkles and other accoutrements. I even put it on the scale. If I did any more by law, they got to give me health insurance. Now, I don't also like when they add the tip to the bill automatically. I like to do that shit, okay? Like when I was in Vegas with my wife from 2 jokes ago. So we decided to order room service for breakfast. On the menu, it says 22% automatically included. I don't get a say. The waiter could show up yellow with jaundice, coughing in my food. He still gets 22%? Okay, fine. Now, at this point, I should tell you this, that my wife is extremely, extremely shy of strangers when they come into the room. So an hour later, when the waiter knocks on the door with the food, I'm fucking starving. But I got to tell him to hold on a minute. You see, because my wife, despite being under the covers up to her eyeballs, she needs time to jump up and hide out in the bathroom like she's Anne Frank. So the guy, when he gives me the check, there's this blank space on it for a tip. I'm thinking to myself, whoa, the tip's already included. Well, what he conveniently forgot to tell me is it is included. That space there, that's for an additional tip. In case I'm so blown away that my butter and creamer is covered in saran wrap, I feel like just can't live with myself knowing this guy's only getting 22% of my $89 oatmeal and coffee, right? So I asked him, is the tip included? I knew it was. I saw it on the menu. I actually found it on the check. I just wanted him to know that I knew it was included, okay? So that when I gave him an additional tip of 0, I wasn't looking to screw him, ensuring that tomorrow's oatmeal won't have any hidden surprises in it. Thank you. It's not that good. When the guy finally left, I crawled into the bed with the oatmeal, turned on the TV, the ball game is on, I'm having like one of those life is good moments. But 30 minutes later, my wife comes out of the bathroom. She would have been out 20 minutes before, but I forgot to tell her the guy left, so my bad. And she gets this suggestion that, hey, she doesn't want to sit in the room watching the ball game the whole day, okay? So why don't we go over to Caesar's Palace? They got that famous mall, and we'll walk around it. And I said, and she's also, give me shit like it's her vacation too. So I said, you know what? You're right. You're right. I say, let's go to the mall, except for one thing. Ooh. Ah, that's it. It's got to work on that a little. But thank you. Thank you.
Good of our Dave Schneider, everybody. That was beautiful. I love that. I laughed. I needed that. I really did. Me and my friend Panina is here tonight supporting me. That's so sweet. Give it up for her. Support. We were at Target and we were trying to buy something and they don't have the help button everything's so it's locked up and you have to grab somebody, whatever. It's not help button, but it's like a sensor and it like beeps, but like just quiet enough to make you like want to do it again in a just in case way. And so like we're like beeping and she's like, hello, like she beeped once and then went, hello, anybody? And I was like, we're not there yet, but it should be. It's hard. Yeah. One time someone tried to tip me at Bath and Body Works and I said no. 'cause it was just so. It was like he was doing it in like a smooth, like it was like you know when you think someone's gonna shake your hand and then there's a $10 bill in your hand. And I was like, what is this? Like I was like, anyways, dude, tip culture's gone crazy. I can't help but do it every time. I look them right in the eye and I just do that like 25%. It's so embarrassing. And I prep myself before too, but it never works. But you guys hopefully have prepped yourself for the incoming epidemic. No. For the fantastic comedy that is here tonight. Please come to the stage, Anya. Anya, are you here? Where are you? It's so big in here.
But I didn't want to interrupt. Oh man, what's good, my good people? Welcome to the Galentine experience. Yeah, one of my students gave it to me today. I was like, oh, thanks. Yeah, I was like, they like the sub that doesn't make them do work. That's what that means. I know I told y'all before, I was like, y'all not gonna see me unless I got new material. So that's why I've been gone. Just been cooking. Yeah, we got a lot of shit. We've been trying to work on. Man. I feel like, I don't know, there's a story I want to tell. I was recently, it was kind of bad news, but one of my friends, he like recently broke his hand, and I was really emotional to the point that I actually went to the hospital. Like I rushed to the hospital. I was like, whoa, what's going on? Because this friend is also my barber. You feel me? Like not like I'm concerned. You feel me? What does this mean for me? You feel me? Like I rushed to the hospital. Like I didn't even park the car. I just left it in front. I ran inside. I was like, man, take me to Cuts by Zoe. Where's Cuts by Zoe? They're like, who is Cuts by Zoe? I'm like, I don't know his real name. I just know the Instagram. Just I need to see him. And I got really mad though because he broke his hand in a fight. Like he was fighting. And so now I'm like scolding him. And his mom is very confused because I'm like, you're inconsiderate. You need to think about other people when you do these things. These actions have consequences. Like I've been cutlass for months. I have trust issues. I don't trust other barbers. It's the only man that's touched my head since I came back to LA. It's been a minute. So I'm like, damn, I can't go to another barber. Like, it's sad. That's just an emotional thing I'm dealing with right now. I also really came to the conclusion recently that I cannot be a street like a gangster. Like I can't do that. You know, I thank you. Yeah, I appreciate the clap for that. It's crazy because like people see me and they don't assume gangster. They don't assume I'm living that life anyway. But like I was at the gas station. I'm just getting gas. I'm the only one there. And then some dude pulls up in like a blacked out car and like he puts his window down. He's like, where are you from? I'm like, sir, I just got off work. Like, I can't even do this back and forth with you, bro. Like, I can't be a gangster because I have a real job. You feel me? Like, imagine you work a whole day and then they kill you at the end of the day. Like, I'm going to be pissed because I just worked that whole day. Like, that's a whole check I'm never going to see. You feel me? Like, now you're messing with my money. You feel me? Like, if I'm a gangster, y'all got to kill me in the morning, like, before I experience the day. I just think it's messed up. I don't understand white man's obsession with the presidency. I don't think that's a job that I've ever desired to have. Personally, I can't have it anyway. I'm an immigrant. But I never had the desire to have that. I don't know. It doesn't even look like a fun job. You feel me? Like, I feel like everyone's trying to, like, Trump and Biden, they're trying to get back in. Like, oh, we're going to run again. I'm like, why? It doesn't even look fun. Like, Obama had it. His hair was gray immediately. You feel me? Like, his whole head gray. Like, I've never seen gray that fast. And it affected the whole family. Even Michelle was mad. She was having a terrible time. She was so mad she took all the snacks out the vending machine. I was like, what does this have to do with anything, Michelle? I can't have hot fries because he's the president? Like, what does this have to do? I was like, oh my God, her kids are smoking cigarettes. Yes, the job sucks. The kids are smoking cigarettes and hiding hot Cheetos. They're just struggling too. Everyone's mad. It's not a good job. I don't want it. No interest in the presidency. Oh wow, stupid. I feel like anyone who talks crazy or is like really rude to other people has never been knocked out. Like, I feel like that humbles you in a way that, like, you, like, I don't know, it's different. Like, and you don't even got to get knocked out in a fight. Just to understand the possibility that it can happen, I think just makes you move differently in life. You feel me? Like me, I got knocked out at a very young age. I was in 6th grade. I was playing rugby, doing shit I wasn't supposed to be doing, just rugby. I went to a prep school, and it was an inner city prep school too. So we was doing a lot of shit that a lot of kids weren't doing. We were doing like rugby and shit, like fun, taking traveling trips and whatnot. And there were a lot of kids about my size on the team. Like, we had one real strategy. It was like we had one play. It was just get the fuck away. Like, just run as fast as possible. You feel me? Like, we wasn't tackling nobody. We was just outscoring teams. That's all we was doing. And we had a game against a bunch of Samoan kids. Quickly, let me shout out to the Samoans. They are great at growth and just being big. They are amazing at it. Like, as far as, like, if it was like an Olympic sport of, like, just being big and being strong, like, they would probably win every year. Like, they're just amazing at it. Like, shout out to y'all. But unfortunately, they were on the other team. And I was just doing my job. You feel me? I'm trying to get away. I'm running as fast as I can. And one of the kids had tried to make a dive at me, and he grabbed my leg, right? And so I'm, like, looking back, trying to pull my leg away, not noticing another kid, equally yoked, equally large, coming around the front side, hits me, boom, lights go out. I wake up in the grass outside at the park. And this is a PSA to all doctors and medical professionals. If you see somebody get knocked out and they just wake up, please relax. Because they be more stressed than the person that got knocked out. They be asking you 1,012 questions. Like, bro, have you ever, like, came home from work and all the lights is off? You got to slowly go through the house and turn all the lights back on. That's how the brain is. You feel me? So, like, I'm still in the house trying to turn the lights on. They're like, where are you right now? I'm like, I don't know. It's grass. I'm outside. I'm seeing signs that look familiar. I'm at the park. Ding, correct answer. Right? Cool. Got 1 of 1. I'm doing good. Then they're like, what are you doing at the park? Now you fucked up. That's too much variety. What am I doing? I come to this park often. I play a lot of sports. I was like, I don't know. I like basketball. I was probably playing basketball. Nope, you're wrong. I'm like, oh my God, I have amnesia. What's going on? I'm panicking because the light's not on yet. You feel me? There's nothing wrong. I still can remember things. You know, weed has kind of made that a little worse now, but back then I wasn't doing no drugs. So I could remember. It was just going to take some time. What are you doing here? It's very nerve-wracking interaction. I was like, fuck. A lot of memories of this park, actually. I used to live by this park growing up. I was there from, like, kindergarten to, like, 3rd grade. And it's funny because, like, recently I gave up my NBA dream. Like, I was like, oh, yeah, like, I'm going to just do comedy, you feel me? Like, I'm going to leave the basketball to the 6 foot and up guys, you feel me? Like, they got that down pat. But it's like, when I look back, I feel like I really should have realized that it was never going to be me to live the athletic dream anyway. You feel me? Like, especially even in my family, you feel me? I feel like from a family, it's very rare that there's multiple sports stars. You feel me? Like, unless the parents is like already, you know, but like, example, I'm with my grandma. We just got done doing swimming lessons at the park, right? Me and my brother were doing swimming lessons. And my grandma was sitting out in the grass, like waiting on us, like really cool, whatever. She's just sitting there waiting. And it's after practice. We walking up to her with our towels, and we just got out the pool. Feel me? We in slides. You feel me? And some guy who sees my grandma sitting, kind of just staring at us, snatches her purse and runs off. And me and my brother like, oh my God, we got to get her bag back, right? So immediately we get into action, right? My brother, 13 years old, just breaks into a full sprint, catches the guy, tackles the guy, gets the bag, guy gets up and keeps running, doesn't even try to fight him. My brother's 13 at this time. It's a grown man running from a 13-year-old. What did I do, you ask? No, stop. That was it. That's all I had for him. That's all I had for him. I didn't even think to chase him. I didn't even think. Yes, my brother's older than me, but I didn't even think to do anything physically. Like, I knew my best option was to use my voice, and that's why I'm here today. No, I'm kidding. Trolling. I've been doing a lot, bro. Yeah, cool. What's that, 1, 2? Nice. They just booked me for like a long-term sub position, so now I'm like officially a PE teacher for like the rest of the year, which is kind of, it's a good and bad thing. Like, I feel like I realized my main problem with like I feel like regular jobs is the fact that I have to wake up at the same time every day, and that time being like before 7 a.m. That's crazy. Like waking up at 6 a.m. every day, Monday through Friday. Like, I feel like I'm in school again. Like I'm the teacher, and this is bothering me. Like the kids, like, oh, what are we doing today? I don't know. I want to sleep. We're supposed to be doing physical education. I'm like, let's do nap practice. Let's all see who can take a nap the best. I'll start. Take notes. Watch how I do it. You feel me? Because it's so early. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for the time. I'm Anya West. It's ONYEWST. Sam has come back to the stage. Clap it up for Sam. Happy Valentine's Day.
I wish you were my PE teacher. I had one. None of them were really. I just feel like you wouldn't make me feel so bad about my mile time. That's just the vibe. Doesn't he? I just what I think. I think Anya wouldn't make me feel bad about mile time. That's just, you wouldn't. No. I would be. I would. Yeah. He knows I'm a walker. But there was always the girls who like they would roll up their shorts and like they would like walk and they were the best anyways. Guys, happy Valentine's Day. If you're in school, stay in it. I mean, I think legally right now we have to, right? You have to go to school in middle school and high school and elementary. We are at the LA School of Comedy. I've been Sam. We have a show this Sunday at 291 South Los Angeles Boulevard. Seating 6:30, showtime 7. All the links are going to be on our Instagram, on our LinkedIn, on our I was going to say Snapchat. Oh my God. No, but maybe, hey, you know, if Austin McBroom is making that much money. Anyways, I've been Sam. Good night. Give it up for Doug. Give it up for Jason. One last time. And we are off Los Angeles.